fun of something. But I have seen some parodies where it's just like their own take on something that's not their original idea.
You've got the core of both the issues of parody going with you. Now, do you think it's who thinks it's more making fun of, and who thinks it's their own take?
I think it's their own take, but some people, it's their own take whether they want to take it seriously or not. That's what I think.
Really great parody, and as I see it, it really comes out of almost a love of the material you're working with. It's like if you're really tight with your friends and they have like a funny little thing you kind of tease them about a little bit or call them on it, It's like you're half poking fun at them, but it's also you're appreciating them, and it's also like you're saying, well, this is who you are, and if you want to change it, change it. If you don't want to change it, don't change it. But these are like the little exaggerated things that make you, And that's, there isn't anything that exists that you can't kind of make fun of in that kind of loving way, and that's really what parody is about. And the Muppets have always done parody from the very, very, very beginning. Jim Henson started when he was not much older than you. He had a TV show when he was in high school. He was like 18. And the first thing they did was take popular songs of the day and put on their puppets and do their own take of them. Were they making fun of them? No, it was like they were interpreting it, but in a really crazy, wild, different way than the song was originally meant. And if you think about Sesame Street over the years, I have clips from, do you remember, what Monster Peace Theater is? Maybe you know that one.
What's that?
Monster Peace Theater. There's on Channel 12, there's this thing, Masterpiece Theater.
Oh, yeah.
And so Cookie Monster would do Monster Peace Theater instead of Masterpiece Theater, where they would do some great thing from literature, and they would totally poke fun at it. They did that with tons of songs. They did that with TV shows, and they're still doing it. I mean, they did it from the very beginning. They've been doing this for 60 years, of taking stuff that's out there, there was one that I just found, a fairly new one, where they did a parody of The Voice, and it was the Muppets doing the characters from The Voice, I have one too on the Hunger Games. So I want you to take a look at some of those, and so look at the kind of humor that they're using, and you can see how that goes really. Well, let's do the first one. I thought the first. This isn't.
The Voice?
No, let's just start out as an opener with the Patti LaBelle one, because she's from Philadelphia, and there's nothing funny about it. It's just fabulous. Mm-hmm. And if I see anything to look at in terms of the way the puppets are moving around, that's. It's on the sheet that says Late Night. It's the first one, Miss Patti LaBelle.
White Night?
Yeah. He's gonna get her.
White Night? Who? What?
What's it called? What's it called?
Let me see what you got there.
They have Ricky.
Wait, they don't have like the boxes and stuff like that, and they don't have a newcomer. If there's puppets.
Yeah.
Is there a song she's doing?
Yeah.
She's
I'm so serious. As soon as we can change yes.
Like you can see them, it's just like,
Dude, you can see it.
it's like
It's an actual.
All right. Well, can you go to either you do The Voice, because I talked about that one. This is a pretty new one.
Welcome to The Voice, a singing competition like no other. Because our superstar judges are only using their superstar ears to pick out the next amazing voice. Finally, a singing competition that's entirely about your voice. No distractions and no cheap gimmicks. Right, judges? Right. Okay, let's get started as our first contestant makes his way to the stage. Let's listen for The Voice.